Hello, beautiful wayward souls. Welcome to the channel. We're going to see how can you give yourself more love at this time. So choose between any of these three piles and I'll see you at your reading. Hi, pile one. Welcome to your reading. So you guys got the Lion card. Take a look at that. So you're, let me just read it. Harness the loyal and protective aura of Lion and charge ahead magnificently. So you guys are in this energy of kind of glowing up in a sense that you're becoming more self-empowered, you're setting more boundaries with people, and you're like really adopting this this me first attitude, but not in a selfish way, because you've put people before you quite a bit in your life, actually. And you're in this phase of your life now where you're focusing on you and you're being more confident in your abilities too. And also there's some of you, there's something that you've been wanting to do or that you're working towards and it's making you a bit nervous, but you're learning to have more confidence in who you are and your abilities, which is amazing because that is also helping you move forward in all of these opportunities that are coming your way. So very cool. If that reading sounds like you, stick around. And we're going to see how else can you show yourself some love? Because we all need some love. We all need to show ourselves some love. All right. Some of you have been thinking about ending a situation in your life or changing some things up, but in regards to ending things, and this could be quitting certain habits, a certain career path, like changing a career path, but there's this need to make a change because it's weighing you down very heavily. You carry a lot of weight, and I see you working with people. Some of you, this is a relationship too. Like this could be somebody in your life, and this person could even feel like a soulmate, but they could be a karmic soulmate where, like, yes, there's a lot of like intensity and emotion and passion, but it can be toxic. For some of you, it's not that it's just not that the relationship is toxic, but there's some unhealthy things being triggered, and you would benefit from lightening your load from this situation. Yeah, you would, this could be like friendships, this could be a relationship, this could be anything, however it applies to you, but it does apply to something that really does have a lot to do with how it impacts how you feel emotionally, and you are really being called to go into another direction. For some of you, yeah, I'm mainly seeing like friendships, family, or relationships, but something's quite toxic in regards to this person or these people. And I think it's a burden on you, and it's been a burden on your health because of it. And you're being intuitively called to step away or take a new direction. And in general, you really are taking on a lot, and I think there's some things getting in the way of whatever it is that you're trying to do in your life. Like there's some things that are blocking your path, and you would benefit from letting certain things go, like it would be a weight off your chest. I think you guys would benefit from actually simplifying your life, like focusing on one thing at a time. If you, let's say you want to learn how to play drums, well, dedicate 6 months to a year to learning drums and focus on that, maybe a couple things at a time, but don't try to learn like a million things at a time and do all these things at once, because it's just going to exhaust you. You also need to prioritize filling your own cup with the Ace of Cups here. I think you guys get very distracted, and a lot of you are extroverted and you love people. Some of you aren't, but you're just around a lot of people and you're not actually owning up to that you need more alone time. In general, you really do need to focus on yourself and fill your own cup and learn to receive. A lot of you are natural givers and doers, and that could even be your love language, but you would really benefit from learning how to sit back and let people give to you and let the universe give to you, and trust that like good things can come to you, and you deserve good things, and you're worthy of having good things come to you. I think for a lot of you, you've been very confused on like which direction to take, or like your brain is kind of racing and you're not quite seeing certain things clearly. You're feeling like you're lacking a bit of clarity, and you might be experiencing some anxiousness right now. But the Four of Swords is here because you would actually benefit from taking a rest and taking a break. There's something to be said about recharging and resting and finding stillness and peace and being grounded, because, as above, so below. So if we're not grounded and firm in our foundation and feeling a sense of peace, we're not going to be able to get mental clarity. And so we need to be rooted and grounded and calm and chill in order to really decipher what's actually going on up in our heads. So you do a lot and you work a lot. A lot of you are business owners. So you really need to prioritize rest and healing. And if there's a situation that is tough that you're needing to leave, you need to give yourself time and space to heal and to recover. You can show yourself more love by simply doing things that make you happy. Like just picking things and planning things, thinking like make a list of things that naturally make you happy and like decide to do them. If it's coloring or like going out dancing or whatever it is, just even if it's just one item, like try to do something small even that makes you happy every day, because the little things matter in our day. It's good to have little rituals. Like for me, I always like light up some sage, and then I have a tea in the morning, and I do a bit of meditation and journaling, and it's the best way for me to start my day, honestly. So it's just finding these little things that bring joy to your life and happiness. You can show yourself more love by like really acknowledging how far you've come in life. I feel like you've worked really hard to get where you're at. And you've actually really inspired a lot of people. And I don't think you've been credited enough for how amazing you are and how much you've helped people. But you really have come a long way, and you should be proud of yourself and see how far you've come in life. The Knight of Wands is here too, and it's like really emphasis on, this is also kind of a message about realizing like you're advancing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically through life. And you're evolving spiritually, but this is also like an invitation for you to really do things that, invite more play and fun and laughter, like things that, like you need to laugh more. That would really help you. There is something that you're really passionate about that, because you want to do so many things, you're a little bit undecided on what that is. But there is something that would spark a lot of love and passion in your heart, that if you focused on that thing and actually just surrendered to it and focused on this thing, it would bring you a lot of happiness and abundance. And with the Chariot here, you feel like you're going to be moving forward in life, which is really cool. So how can you show yourself more love? You would benefit from not caring what others think and expressing yourself and being authentic, expressing who you are, being creative. If you are the creative type. And also changing up like who you're attracted to, I'm seeing, because I feel like some of you are starting to outgrow the superficiality of like going for looks specifically in relationships. I mean, to some degree, like, looks do matter. We can't really help who we're attracted to and who we're not on a physical level. Like, it just really is in our biology, like what we're attracted to. But also, like, there has been a superficiality in your relationships. So you haven't gotten enough time to get to know them. It's all been about like the passion in the beginning and the sex and the honeymoon phase. And some of you, and I'm not judging this, like we all like have our things, but a lot of you have gone for specifically beautiful looking people. And now you're kind of in a place where you're not looking at what's shiny and new. You're looking for what's reciprocated, what feels right to you. And I did get the Six of Cups earlier too. And some of you do have like new people or a new lover coming into your life that is very reciprocating energy. And they are beautiful and you are attracted to them, but it's not like looks is like the biggest thing about them that's like, because you're learning not to care so much for looks. You want depth in your connections. You want meaning. You want purpose now. And living by that, you're going to meet people that can match that energy. If you stop giving your energy to people that aren't worth your time, and you give yourself the love and care, and you be authentic and be as deep as you need to be and real, then you will meet people like that can vibe with you. So, all right, pile one, those were your messages for how you can show yourself more love. I hope this helped, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading. We're going to see if this resonates with you first by reading this card out. So you have number 3, beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. So for you guys, I'm really getting the vibe that you might have some people around you that don't support you secretly, even. Like, some people could be sending you fake, I don't know why I said fake. Maybe you have some fake friends around you, some fake people that, you know, they smile and they're polite, but they're not really looking out for your best interest. This could be coworkers, certain friendships that are kind of feeling a little superficial that maybe you party with. Like there might even be some gossip for some of you. And you're being called to stop sharing everything. So when you are trying to manifest something in your life, or if you don't believe in that and you're just trying to work towards something in your life, be careful who you tell, because some people are just really not rooting for you. And it's not that it'll stop you from manifesting what you want in life, but it can slow things down. It can interfere, and it just messes up the energy a little bit when you're getting a lot of psychic attacks from people that aren't supporting your dreams. And this could be innocent. This could be people that just feel insecure and feel envious of you and just don't feel. But I don't know. I'm getting, there's somebody that's doing something behind your back. This will only resonate with a few of you, but it's very specific. But yeah, I'm just getting really sneaky behavior. Like someone's talking smack about you. You know what? We're going to see why. That's weird. Okay. Someone's talking smack about you because, like, this could be somebody that actually, like, was pursuing you, and, you don't know what, you're not really looking for anything serious. You're doing you, you're healing right now for most of you. So this is someone this could be multiple people, but there's certain people that really want your time and attention big time. And you're really trying to do you and you're trying to heal. And and you're just trying to figure out like what to do in your life. You guys have had a big tower moment in the last year, the year of the snake. Or you've just you've had it rough. Like, you've had a really hard time, and you're in a place now where you're really trying to heal, and you're trying to, like, start from the ground up. You're trying to basically start anew. So you've really been through a lot, and you've lost a lot, and you've suffered a lot, and you're still grieving. So, but you're in a place where you're trying to heal and figure out where you want to go from there. But there's people that just don't understand that, and they don't understand being introverted. They don't understand this need to pull away and be by yourself, or just be with yourself and heal and figure out your life. And also, you've had a really big loss. You've suffered a really big loss, or lost multiple losses that has left you really. And I resonate with this because the last year of my life was really fucked up, and this almost feels like my reading. So I really feel what you've been through, because it was traumatizing big time. Like, I have CPTSD now, so but I see you in that same kind of way where, like, you look at life differently because of what you've been through. You're pondering, you're just really trying to assess in your brain after all this pain and like these things that you've experienced. You're really just trying to sit with it and be like, well, what now? What to do with my life now? And what do I want out of life? And then it's like you become extra sensitive in a way, like, where you're like energetically sensitive now, and some of you are actually a bit more psychic, like your psychic abilities have really tapped in a bit more because of a lot of what you've been through. But it's making you aware of like friendships that don't resonate with you, relationships and things that don't resonate with you are becoming really prevalent, like really known to you, and you're just like, this is what's starting to happen. And so you're really kind of in your own energy, you're hermiting right now, and you're just trying to focus on you. And there's people that are upset, that are not understanding this, that are gossiping about you. And just immature energy, really. Like, there's a lot of immature people around you, and your soul is growing, and it's outgrowing a lot of these people. So I guess that would be how you can show yourself some more love. That was the topic of this reading, but I'm sorry that, Spirit shows me what it wants to show me, and it wanted to talk about this and to acknowledge kind of what you've been through. So, and I guess that would be a way to show yourself some more love, is to acknowledge, like, it's okay to, like, you don't have to force yourself to go out anywhere and do things. Like, you're healing, you've been depressed. Like, it's okay to rest. It's okay to take time out for yourself and think about what you want to do for you. You don't owe anybody anything. Like, you are on your healing journey. You are what matters right now, especially, and always, like, when you can fill your own cup, you can fill other people's. And if your cup's not full, you really gotta focus on you, and that's a way to show yourself more love. And the Queen of Cups did pop out too, and this is someone who's really emotionally aware and in tune with her emotions. And when I see this in this reading, it's really like holding all of your emotions and like being with yourself and nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself in a really loving way. And In the positive, I do see you healing and moving forward in life with the Six of Swords here. It does come after a period of suffering, but you are moving forward in life. And how you can show yourself more love is implementing things into this life that give you emotional fulfillment. So think about what you would want to spend your time doing, whether or not money mattered. Like if money wasn't a thing and everything was just free in life, what would you spend most of your time doing? And you want to implement that more into your life. And I think that's going to give you a greater sense of direction. Side note for some of you, feminines out there that are wondering about a masculine energy, there's been some painful uncertainty in this connection. And I don't think you see this coming, but I think this person, and like, I think they feel for you too, and they do want to move forward. It's just a matter of not feeling fully ready to get so intense so fast and so deep into the relationship. So taking things slow. This person wants to start out slow. They have a crush on you, but it's like, I got the Page of Pentacles, and then I got the King of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles. So this person, they're growing in their love for you and their need to be more invested into you. So, and oh, I got the Hierophant, the Hierophant. And this is, this can be about marriage and also spiritual growth, which is something that is happening for you. And that's why you're finding it more uncomfortable to be in certain social situations, is because you're not resonating with certain people anymore. But yeah, a lot of you do have love coming in. And I think it's romance for a lot of you. But this can also be like just someone of more masculine energy that will show you love and give you like a sense of companionship and direction in your life. This could be a financial thing too. This could be a new job with a really loving boss and a really loving like the people there are amazing with the Three of Pentacles there. Like it gives you a sense of direction, this career, and then you love the coworkers and the boss is amazing. So that's really cool. But how you can show yourself love too with the Judgment card is taking a step back and kind of really looking over your life and thinking about, I mean, you already do. I know that you're doing that because you're on your healing journey, but there's a need to have a different perspective on your situation, like a higher perspective on your life and and the situation. And I think that's because you've been healing and processing and pondering, but you feel bad letting people go. You feel guilty. And you've struggled to feel like some of you have been people pleasers throughout your life, guilty. But yeah, and it's hard to let people go and let things go. But I think just having this higher perspective that it's not that you wish anyone bad. You just need to now take care of yourself, and you're not emotionally responsible for people. That's something that even like my therapist taught me recently is you're not emotionally responsible for how people feel. Like you need to take care of yourself at the end of the day. And friendship breakups are hard, or like just whatever it is, like moving on from a situation in a community is never easy, but it's sometimes necessary in order for us to grow and evolve and be where we're truly meant to be. And those people will find more people that they're meant to be with. But some of them really are like, they're not willing to evolve as people, and they still party and they still gossip and they still they just have, I'm just getting this really snooty attitude. Like, well, fuck pile two. Like they're changing and they're different now and they're not grateful for this and that. And it's like, they're really just, no, it's like you guys are just on your own journey trying to evolve and heal and take a new path. You would also very much benefit from just doing daily practices that just bring you happiness, or just as much as you can, do things that make you happy. Write a list down of things that make you happy. Friggin' tape it to your wall and then just remind yourself. Look at that list like when you walk by and be like, oh yeah, like just remind yourself. Because sometimes we'll plan things out and then we just forget. But do things that genuinely make you happy. And think about things that made you happy as a child as well. Because our inner child knows the truth about how we feel before there was external influences teaching us who we are, and before there was trauma and getting hurt and then having self-worth issues. Before all of that, when we were pure beings of love, we knew what we wanted to do. We would naturally just do things that made us happy. So getting in touch with your inner child would be really helpful. And also getting out into the sun more, because that vitamin D will really lift your spirits. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this helped, and I'm sending you so much love as well. Take care. Bye. Hi, Pile. I almost said Pile 2. Hi, Pile 3. If you were drawn to Pile 2, you might want to check that out. We're going to see what your card says to see if you vibe with this reading, and then we'll get into the rest. Oh my god, sorry. I just ate some dates. It was so good. So you guys got the Moon card. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. A lot of you guys are spiritually evolving right now, which is really cool. You're starting to see the signs. Your intuition is growing. You're starting to see or get information in your dreams. You'd really benefit from writing down your dreams, because some of us, we have this ability to manifest greater things in our dreams by lucid dreaming. So if you could lucid dream, practice that, get good at that, because that'll help you manifest things in the physical world. And other ways that we can spiritually connect with our dreams is getting information from our dreams. So that's something that happens to me, is I get a lot of information from my dreams. And it really helps to write your dreams down for that reason. So that's really cool. I'm excited for you. You guys are definitely my more psychic pile. You're naturally intuitive and you just pick up on things. And so now you're at a phase in your life where this is really growing for you. You're deepening your intuition. You're deepening your psychic abilities. You would benefit from learning which ones work best for you too. Do you physically feel energy or do you sense it? For me, I sense it in my mind's eye. I can see where there's a ghost at. I don't know. It's I see a haze or something. Do you see number synchronicities? Do you see names? And how often are you seeing these numbers and names, that's the universe communicating with you, or your spirit guides or God, whatever it is you believe in. If you're seeing white feathers, angel feathers, if you're seeing coins everywhere, these are signs and these are little gifts from etc. The universe, whatever it is, right? So it's really cool stuff, and it's cool that you're opening up to this stuff. So, Pile 3, how can you show yourself some more love? Interesting. I think I'm getting a message that some of you have been really hurt by somebody and you're really focused on the injustice of it. And you're holding on to it. Why am I seeing this? What? Is this actually happening? Yeah, and what would help you is to actually cry it out and to heal and to... Hang on, my phone's gonna die. Oh my god. Okay, sorry about that. My camera was about to die. So yeah, I'm getting a few different things from here. Some of you are really fixated on someone who was very hurtful to you. Heartless, even aggressive for some of you. This could be like an abusive ex. This could be an abusive father figure of some sort, or boss, like just immature, but like in such a toxic, masculine, aggressive, kind of fiery way. And a lot of you are still like you feel stuck, that you can't move past this. And I think this is I think you're just trying to let it go, but I think because there's so much resistance in you trying to let this go, it's not helping. And I think you would benefit from actually sitting with yourself and grieving what happened, because yeah, like you should be upset. Or if some of you are trying to force yourself to forgive this person, when we try to forgive things so we can heal, we're not forgiving the person for their actions. We're forgiving, and we're just making peace with the fact that it happened. And we don't need to forgive somebody in order for us to like heal and be at peace and spiritually evolve. Like, you don't have to like anybody. Like, if someone like really hurt you, you don't have to like them. This person was a damaged soul and not good to you. And you deserve to cry and to be at peace and acknowledge that this really sucked. And you'd really benefit from working on yourself now and working on your sensitive side, because a lot of you have actually, and this is another message. Oh yeah, there's a few. Oh my gosh. So for some of you, that you want to move forward in a situation with somebody, but it's not quite working. And you would really benefit from focusing on you again. Now the other thing is you've been suppressing a sensitive side of yourself. Like, if you are naturally an emotional person and you kind of grew up not being able to express your feelings and getting like bullied or made fun of or punished for feeling feelings, you probably have learned to suppress and hide them or stuff them down. And there's like a secret inner part of you that's really soft and really sweet and really loving. And that part needs to come back out in order for you to feel truly satisfied with life and happy, is because you're denying a part of yourself to exist. And this part of yourself is very real. This is, if you really want to get in tune with this yourself, I've been really into inner child work lately. That sounded so creepy. No, I've been really into inner child healing lately. And when you focus on your inner child and you think about your inner child, this is who you were before society told you who you are, before you were traumatized and you started to believe that you weren't worthy. This is like before any external influence, when you were just a pure being of love and creativity. So however you really were like then is a big hint as to a huge aspect of who you are. So owning that part of you, owning your sensitive side. And if you start guiding your life by your sensitive side, you're actually going to find yourself to be more empowered in the long run. And the reason why is because when you're listening to your feelings, like if you're upset in a situation because you're not being treated right, you're really going to listen to that feeling and you're going to leave the situation. You're not going to put up with stuff. It's actually going to empower you to listen to your emotions and your feelings and your sensitive side. And also, your sensitive side and your emotions are very connected to your intuition and your psychic abilities. And so it's like the more you tap into that deep side of you, the more psychic you're going to become. If some of you have lost like some sort of phase of your life or a feeling of stability where you had like a certain friends and a certain job and like just a certain aspect of how your life was going, and then a lot of things have changed, you might be feeling a little uncertain, a little you might be feeling lack right now, and kind of like what you had before, you had everything going for you. You would really benefit from keeping your heart open to just the fact that you're going to have something like that again, a new phase of life where you have your community and your job, and you have these things going for you, and yeah, they will look different. That's the ebbs and flows of life, right? We go through these cycles. My life has had different phases so many times, and it does, we do miss a lot from the past, for sure. We do get that nostalgia. And I do think a lot of you guys do get lost in nostalgia a lot as well. Also, it's like, you guys don't see how amazing you are in the moment, but a lot of the times as you age, you always look back to like a time in your life where you didn't think you were that beautiful or amazing, but then you romanticize that part when you pass that phase of your life. Like when you get older, you'll look at yourself when you're 20 and be like, oh, I was so beautiful and young then. But like when you were 20, you would look at yourself when you're like, 15 and be like, oh, I was so like young and cute. Like what happened? Like it's that kind of vibe. And you're just like focusing on romanticizing the past too much. And you should start romanticizing your present moment and doing things that make you happy. Like if you were doing certain things in your youth that made you happy, then maybe that's like a hint to start doing those things again. But going out and doing things that bring you joy and like laughter and like a sense of play, because I think humans, as we grow and turn into adults, we forget that play is super important. But even adult animals play around, right? Like we do need that, and we do need like laughter and giggles. But the thing is, because a lot of you are now tapping into your intuition, oh my god, I'm sorry, now my eyes itchy and now I can't stop. Now that you guys are tapping into your intuition, it's like the world doesn't look the same, things don't look the same, and there really is a lot to be depressed about in how the world looks. And it's like, because of that though, it's almost important for you to be who you are, because you're a being of love and the world needs love. And if all these beings that have this beautiful amount of love, healing, connected energy in them, that's what's going to help the world change. Like, yes, it's going to take like one person at a time, but the more people that step into that and step into their truth and their own divinity, the more we get numbers into doing that, the more that the world will start to manifest in a lighter way. And also, there are news channels that really do talk about some serious positive changes in this world that's happening. The thing is the way our system is developed, they're going to constantly show us the most negative, horrible stuff. And so it's like we're collectively manifesting things to be worse and worse. And the media gets more views when they show more negative things, because there really is an addictive chemical when it comes to adrenaline. And when we watch like horror movies, or we watch horrible things, or when we go through something traumatic, the chemical releases in our brain, or sorry, my science sucks, but it's like the adrenaline feeling is more addictive than having a regulated, chilled out nervous system. And that's the truth of it. So it's like we love this hype, and we love this, we don't love it, sorry, that's like totally the wrong word, but there's some sort of like addiction for it. And that's why humanity, I think to some degree, is so fucked up too, because there's never been any work done psychologically for anyone who's ever like ruled the world. So we really are behind in regards to our own psychology and mental health. But
It would also, anyway, sorry to steer off track. It would just help you a little bit to look at some positive news articles as well. One I follow on Instagram is called Winning Mindset. And Winning Mindset. And yeah, I didn't realize like how many things are actually like working out in the world. That is pretty freaking cool. So that could really help you as well. You have a couple of people in your life that are like, that you really feel connected to on a spiritual level, or that's entering your life, but focusing on those friendships are really going to help you as well. And that's another way you can show yourself some more love. It's funny because I just pulled out the Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, and it's like moving towards like the right people and the right circumstances. How you can also show yourself more love is to, oh yeah, there's that Page of Cups tapping into your inner child, that inner spark. Excuse me. And I think you also want to juggle. Oh, hang on. What? Sorry, guys. I got confused by me pulling out a bunch of cards. Spirit, what are you trying to tell me with this? Yeah, okay, you really are also juggling a few things, and like who's actually in your corner and who's not. Like who to have around you that's uplifting, that you can connect with on a deep, true spiritual level. Those people are going to help you evolve and feel connected in life. It's really hard. It's really isolating to be around people that you don't vibe with on a deep level. And I think you're starting to realize that too, and you're kind of moving on from that kind of stuff. You would really benefit from taking more charge and leadership in your own life and kind of rearranging certain things to work out for you more. Like, do you have to add or take away something in your morning or night routine to like give you a sense of more peace and like gosh, I forgot the word, but like acceptance or something. So for a lot of you guys are go-getters and you want to like do all these things, but actually it's like if you also need to recognize the real importance of like how resting your body and your being and resting your mind is so important. And it's like as above, so below. So if you're not resting and you're pushing and pushing and pushing, you have no roots to hold you up. You have nothing for up here. So you really want to prioritize that kind of stuff too and rest so you can actually have the energy to like do the things that you want to do. So your reading's getting a bit long. Don't tell the other piles, but you guys got some stuff going on. Yeah, you want to be nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Some of you would benefit from doing like a little spa day for yourself, getting like a face mask, getting a nice lotion for your skin, like coming up with some kind of nice routine, like night routine with like lotions or just like nice stuff, like a bubble bath, like really like soothing stuff. Adding something like that into your routine will really help. And yeah, rearranging certain things too. So like going for a morning walk or something every day before work could really help you. Like doing something, implementing these little ceremonial everyday practices can really help you at this time. I just keep pulling cards. It's like this reading, it's like I don't want to stop talking with you. Pile 3. You guys are like my fave, I guess. Ace of Swords and King of Swords. So you have a lot of psychic hits coming in to you. You might benefit from journaling. So if you've ever heard of brain dumping, where you just write whatever comes to your mind on a journal and you just keep writing. So that's actually the gateway to channeling messages from source. That's how I learned how to do it. I remember I started doing that. And I used to get baked and go to the forest and just start writing, journaling, whatever comes to mind. Then I'd start to find solutions to my problems. And then I went to a psychic development class on how to connect with spirit. And that was the exact teaching on how to do it, is to keep writing. And then eventually you'll find answers as you're writing. Like if you're writing out your problems, eventually you'll start writing out solutions. So, and put good energy into it though, right? Like, so what my intention is to get some clarity on a situation when you do your journaling, because anything that comes out like, oh, well, you, like, if you start getting a negative voice coming out, like, well, you're a piece of shit and this, those aren't, that's not source, that's not your spirit guides. That could be a part of you that's wounded, that's coming out and needs your attention. And you might benefit from talking to that part of yourself with love and understanding. But yeah, sorry, that was huge. That was a lot, guys. Yeah, you guys are amazing though, and very cool and very psychic. And I'm excited for you on this journey of development. So sending you all so much love and wishing you all the best. Take care, guys. Bye.